Let me ask you an easy question here. Would you rather have one entry into a sweepstakes or 1,000 entries into a sweepstakes? Assuming that there are some sweet prizes, it's a no-brainer that you'd rather have more entries for a contest drawing. The more entries you have, the more likely it is you'll win. It's obviously just a numbers game. Listen, affiliate marketing is pretty much a numbers game too, and the calculations are just as simple. The more traffic you get in front of your offers, the more likely it is you'll generate big commission checks and a comfortable living. Now, in just a couple minutes, I'll start sharing with you some traffic tips, but first, I want to remind you of something important. It's really unlikely that you'll make a comfortable living promoting just one affiliate product. That's about as likely as you getting hit by lightning this afternoon. So here's what the super affiliates do. They create a sales funnel, and they never send their visitors directly to a sales page without first trying to get them onto a mailing list. You see, one of the advantage vendors have over affiliates is that the vendor is the one that gets to build a customer list. A list of proven buyers is one of your most valuable assets. But hey, look, there's absolutely no reason why you can't build a list too. In fact, that's exactly what smart affiliates do. The cool thing is that many of these prospects will go on to be customers. And if you set up a system where you deliver bonuses to customers who buy through your links, then you can segment your lists into prospects and customers. Just like that, you have a customer list too. Okay? So a moment ago, I mentioned a sales funnel. This sales funnel usually starts with a freebie. That's your lead magnet product that you use to entice people to join your list. Here's an important point. Focus on getting prospects into your mailing list first. That means you send all your traffic to your website, not the vendors. You want your prospects to join your list, and then you'll send them on over to the vendor sales page. Got it? So what you'll need to do is set up a sales funnel, which is where you promote related products, preferably more expensive products too. For example, maybe you promote an entry-level product like a $10 ebook. Then you can promote a $100 video course. Maybe you'll promote a $500 piece of equipment or software. Then you promote a $1,000 workshop. You get the idea? Instead of trying to get rich by pocketing $5 or $10 commissions, you promote lots of other related products and services to your list so that you can start pocketing the bigger commissions, like $50, $100, $500, or even more. So you see how this all works. You send traffic to your lead magnet page, your prospects opt in, and then you promote a variety of related and in-demand products to these prospects. Now, that brings us to the question, how do you get traffic? You get traffic in the same way as you get it to any other web page. I'm talking about social media, search engine optimization, pay-per-click marketing, viral campaigns, joint ventures, and so on. These are some of the tried and true methods for getting traffic to just about anything. So now let me share with you one really cool way to get a lot of traffic. You ask the vendor to do a free webinar interview with you. Here's how it works. First, you approach the vendor about doing the interview. And I tell you what, you're more likely to get a yes if you've already proven yourself as an affiliate. So get some sales under your belt and make this vendor some money before you request an interview. This is going to trip the reciprocity trigger in your vendor, as he'll feel a little bit more obligated to help you out. You want to be sure to tout the benefits for the vendor. Namely, the webinar is going to focus on selling one of his main products, so he'll get some great exposures and make some sales. Next, you need to promote the webinar. So blog about it. Tell your newsletter readers about it. Shout it from the rooftops on social media. Okay? Do everything you can to get traffic. Now here's the cool part. You should encourage the vendor to advertise the webinar as well. Probably about 95% of visitors are going to do it, just because they have a little ego involved in being spotlighted in your interview. But they also want to make sales, so they'll usually do a lot of promotions for you. Next, have people register for your webinar by joining your list. So right off the bat, you're making sure to get all these hot prospects on your mailing list so you can follow up with them repeatedly. Next, you send out a thank you email to those who register, along with your affiliate link for the vendor's product. You can tell your subscribers that buying this product is homework, which will help them prepare for the webinar. Then, when the webinar day rolls around, you send out a reminder to your list along with a link to where the webinar takes place. What do we do next? That was a terrible drum roll. Next, you just do the webinar. Just interview the vendor on the same topic as his product. So if his main product is all about organic gardening, then you should be asking your guest for tips on how to build raised flower beds or get rid of aphids or something. At the end of the interview, you then spend a few minutes talking about the product. By this point, your guest should have wowed your audience, so they'll be interested in buying. You'll share your affiliate link and then maybe a bonus if webinar registrants buy now through your link. And this should generate some quick sales for you. Now you have a webinar recording, which you can give to your guest to use as he pleases, plus you can use it too. You can maybe even use it as a lead magnet product. You do the webinar once, and you keep making sales from it again and again for many months to come. Now, imagine if you'll do this with a dozen different guests. You can be sure your traffic numbers, your subscribers, and your sales are going to go through the roof. So take a few minutes right now and start drawing up a prospective webinar guest list. I think you're going to love how much traffic this powerful strategy will deliver to your virtual doorstep. Now, just one last thought. With the exception of maybe spiders and flies, everyone needs more eyeballs, right? Learn how to get even more of them looking at your offers in the next video.